everybody's heard about the new Avatar show that's going to be coming out within, I believe, next year, involving the two original creators of the original show. Meaning, it's going to be peak, but the premise is even more interesting than you may think, and the information you might have heard is not everything we have heard. That's right, I'm going to give you some sprinkles of information that are pretty fucking obvious, but for the time being, let's explain what's going on via this handy little post set by Nickelodeon themselves. Avatar: The Seven Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra. But in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer and not its savior. Haunted by both humans and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover the mysterious origins and save the Seven Havens before the civilization's last stronghold collapses. And to the general public, that's all we really know, which means everybody's going to be blaming Korra. But if you remember many moons ago, if you're in the fandom at the very least, we had already known this premise. We had known about the Earthbender being a cripple and being a young girl. We had known about her being a part of a sister, big brother kind of dynamic with her twin. To be fair, we knew they were siblings. I don't think we knew they were twins. But there is one thing you, as the fans, need to know about this, and that those leaks specifically state that cataclysm that was apparently caused by Korra isn't caused by Korra at all. Shock horror. In fact, that very same cataclysm would have destroyed the Earth itself if it wasn't for Korra's interference. That's right, Korra saved the fucking planet from being destroyed. And people will tell you verbatim, she is not the strongest Avatar. Below me. She's obviously the strongest, and that entire premise by itself proves she's the strongest. But what we understand is that the collision of the two worlds that happened via Season 2 versus her and Vaatu let the spirit world interact with the human world. And at this point, we're entering out of spoiler territory, so yeah, it's more like speculation from this point onwards. Regardless, this kind of interaction might have unleashed something within the spirit world itself. Possibly Vaatu. And with Vaatu, the spirit world being open to humanity and anybody being able to enter in and out of it, alongside maybe some even stronger spirits than we've maybe even heard of, they might have tried something to destroy the planet verbatim, as he is literally destruction itself, leading Korra to do the most busted shit we have ever fucking heard of by stopping the cataclysm and saving the world barely. Hence why she is no longer called its savior, but its destroyer. So it's going to be up to the new Avatar crew to try and find out what Korra really did. What did she do to stop this cataclysm? What started this cataclysm in the first place? Is it really Korra's fault? Does Vaatu have anything to do with it? We functionally do not know. What we do know is Korra tried to stop it, and it failed kinda, marking the whole Avatar title as an omen rather than something to be happy about. Regardless, what do y'all think this show is going to be about? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to hit the follow button.